Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be our weekly love message. So, we're going to do it as a collective this week. All of the messages will be collective this week, other than what I've already posted for your weekly message for your elements and the signs. So, each zodiac is in the elements this week. So, if you're looking for your specific sign, check out either fire, water, air, or earth. Those readings are already posted. So let's see what we have going on for love, what's happening on our journey, and what kind of soul's wisdom do we need. This is a brand new deck. We just started using it yesterday. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So maybe make a gratitude list. Maybe just express that you are grateful for all of the things that you have, all the blessings that you have, the opportunities that you have. Whatever it is that you're grateful, use gratitude. The universe definitely responds to that energy. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So maybe you do need to connect to your imagination a little bit more. Maybe you also need to be grateful if you have a very vivid imagination. I always have felt like I have my whole life, always be caught in class daydreaming out the window in school, things like that, that sometimes that's really a gift that we have. I'm a writer, so using my imagination is something that I actually really need in order to do that. It also helps me to channel messages when I read tarot, or rather I channel through mediumship abilities. So maybe your imagination is something that you need to connect with. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Let's see, what else do we have going on for you for love? Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Interesting, and we're doing a love reading. So I feel like you're going to be successful, but I almost feel like you have to think outside the box this week, that you're going to have to do something that maybe you wouldn't have normally done. Maybe start with gratitude and kind of see where that leads you. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than love. Let's see what we have from our other newest deck. This one is called Dragon Wisdom. That was quick. We have Peace. I am going to read these ones because I just got it yesterday and I have not memorized all of the meanings. We're going to get two more of these and I'm going to give you the book meaning for all of them. Ooh, peace, death. What else do we have? And divine order. Interesting energy. So energetically, I'm picking up that we're really looking for a place of peace in our life, and that by using gratitude, that this is going to help usher in some peace into our life that we really need, especially in love. I feel like things have been very erratic. I feel like across the board, the readings for the last couple of weeks have been kind of all over the place, and that's due to the shifting energies that we're currently dealing with. So you might be feeling that as well. Death is always about a cycle closing out, so something new can come in. So maybe you have to use your imagination and dream bigger. Let one opportunity, kind of extinguish itself or exit your life so that a brand new opportunity can come in out of an ending. And divine order, that speaks volumes, that in order to get to success, that we're going to have to actually trust in the divine timing of things. And that's really hard to do, especially when you're lonely and you're waiting for the right person, but it's always meant to happen at the right time. And if we rush it, it doesn't always work. So let's give you the full meaning of these dragon cards. All right, our first one is peace. Peace in this world begins with you. Is there peace in your heart, in your body, and in your mind? Understand that in this world, everyone is responsible for peace, including you. Start to create peace in your heart, and if you draw this card, you have already completed a significant part of your spiritual journey. You have already achieved deep consciousness. The universe dragon would like to teach you to maintain the peace that spiritually has brought you. It would like the light in your heart to be invulnerable, despite the storms that may rage outside. So it's saying it wants your heart to be vulnerable, even though you've been through a lot of things that have caused rage inside of you. Keep peace within you, peace in your thoughts, your mind, your body, and your heart. So then all of these dragons come with a meditation. So the meditation for this one says, light a blue candle or a white candle if blue is not available. Play some calming music and make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Call the blue dragon to your room. Use your inner voice to ask it for peace in your thoughts, peace in your mind, peace in your heart, and peace in your body. Look into the eyes of the huge blue universe dragon and see the boundless love within. Hear the dragon breathe in and out. As it exhales, blue light emerges from its mouth, passing over you and enveloping you entirely. Feel the deep peace that the light brings you. Now breathe in deeply. See with your inner eye how everything, including the very cells of your body, is filled with the peace, and take your time. Observe. See how the blue light shines through your feet, your legs, your bones, your spine, your gut, and so on. Look deeply into the dragon's eyes again and again, and join it in exhaling and inhaling the blue light, peace. Now use your inner voice and say, I am the expression of divine peace. Peace is within me. Repeat this sentence 3 times and thank the blue dragon and bid it farewell. Perform the meditation as often as you like. You cannot have too much peace. So I almost feel like we need to have some gratitude for the peace that anything is bringing in to our life, to ourself, to our body, to our mind, and that really peace is definitely something that we could all use and you could never have too much of. Our next card is the Death Dragon. All right, so this is the Death Dragon. Wisdom is a gift, a blessing. The old tree dragon wishes to enrich you with wisdom and an understanding of death. Death is everywhere. Death happens all the time, and it is part of life. Perform an exercise with the wise tree dragon and begin by cleansing your room and lighting some candles. Play some pleasant instrumental music and call the old tree dragon to your room. Visualize it appearing before you. Connect with it by binding light-filled threads between all your chakras. Ask the dragon for its wisdom, for understanding of life and death, and then pause a while to breathe in harmony with this magical being. Understand that you say yes to life with every intake of breath and that something dies with each exhalation. Understand that when you love deeply, it also involves death. Love brings about a melting and a melding, and you are no longer the same person as before. Let energy flow between you and the brown dragons. Recognize that the highest divine source is revealed in love and in death, and recognize that there is a divine part within you that has no fear of death as it is aware of its own immortality. So almost like we have to really realize that this is a cycle and that we might be going through something where we're closing out an old chapter so that we can start something fresh, but that it almost gives us an insight to our own immortality, that we are all part of this divine cycle. There we go. All right, our final dragon card is the Divine Order Dragon. All right, if you draw this card, you are ready to receive your divine order. But what is divine order and what does it signify for you? What does being healed and whole mean for you? Can you recognize that you would like to be complete? Do you want to say yes to the divine order within you from deep in your heart? Good. Divine order is a pattern, a note, a harmony on which everything is based. It is the law of the source. Think about this order now and abandon all false paths, as these will lead you only into darkness. And we did have the Death Dragon. Your meditation for this card. Light at least one white candle and play some calming instrumental music. Close your eyes, call the green emerald dragon, and ask it to take you to the place that is right and meaningful for you in this moment in order to restore divine order within you. Feel how this wonderful dragon enters your room and invites you to fly to a secret place. Climb onto its back and trust this wise creature. It brings you to an ancient hidden temple, and this holy place stands before you, surrounded by exotic plants and towering trees. The dragon takes you into the inner sanctum of the temple, where you find a column of green light. Step into the column of light and feel how the green light surrounds you, coursing through your body. Now ask for your divine order to be restored using your inner voice. Absorb through the pores of your skin the vibration of the green light deep within you. Ask for complete divine order for your entire system and then let go. Say out loud, I am in divine order. Repeat this sentence either 3 or 7 times. Take a deep breath. Resurrected in perfect divine order, step out of the column of light. Spend another moment with the green dragon in the temple and feel the sensation of what has just happened. Now allow the dragon to take you home. So I feel like that's going to be your success, is really aligning with where you're supposed to be and aligning with your divine order. But we have to go through this transformation process in order to get there. So related to love, I feel like if we want to be successful, be grateful for where you are, how far you have come on your journey so far, and know that all of these things happen in the right timing. But use your imagination, dream big. I feel like the universe really wants us to imagine things the way that we really want. So nothing is too impossible, that we really just have to use our imagination and think about things in a positive way so that we can start to attract what it is that we want. So I do feel like we can have some success, but I feel like we really have to just get aligned with where we're supposed to be in order for these things to happen. Let's see what we have for love. All right, what does the collective need to know this week for love messages? What do we need to know? Ooh, could definitely be dealing with a karmic relationship. Somebody who's going to trigger you in order to heal, to learn to love yourself. So thank them. Thank them for your healing. Yes, it's going to be painful. Yes, it's going to be difficult. Is it going to stir the pot? Yes, that's the purpose of that relationship. It's to teach you how to love yourself completely and unconditionally, that you don't have to be a certain way, that you don't have to, make a certain amount of money, all these things, that you are enough, you are complete, and that you need to accept those things. So if you're dealing with somebody who is a karmic partner or somebody who triggers you, remember that that's for a reason. They're meant to show you what's broken inside so that you can learn to love it and learn to heal it. But you might feel like you're being stabbed in the back, so there might be a lot of pain. It's time to find the peace instead of living with the pain. All right. Could also be dealing with a chaser in a codependent situation. I almost feel like you really just need to embrace some sort of new aspect, or like get creative with how to actually heal. Let's see, we have codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So almost like you're using your imagination in order to really create the life that you want. Don't get stuck in fantasy land though. Figure out a way to make that your reality. And the mask. I feel like in order for you to be successful in love, that you're going to have to honor your feelings and you're going to have to be true to yourself. You can't hide it forever. So you are going to have to show your true feelings. I also feel like you're looking for some sort of permanence or stability. So let whatever isn't working end so that you can go forward trying to find that. And that maybe it's not quite the right time. So this is with the Divine Order Dragon, telling us that somebody might be hurt. They might not be willing to actually respond today, or they might still be angry and need some boundaries. Could also be dealing with the narcissist, so we want to be really careful with that. You don't want to have there be some sort of competition. You're really looking for a soulmate. All right, let's see what else we have going on for love messages. What else do we need to know about this karmic relationship? That it's probably an ex that we need to let go of, that it's time to clear our energy in order to find the peace that we're looking for. And it could happen soon, so let your imagination kind of carry you forward to what you're looking for. You do have some actual genuine feelings, and those are real and worth exploring. So if you want success, you're going to have to make some sort of progress forward. You are going to have to try and make some sort of effort to find your peace, let go of the backstabbing and the betrayal, and that you need to stay optimistic. So just because something ended doesn't mean that you can't find what you're looking for. You might be trying to welcome in something that's brand new, so stay positive about the outcome and be open to receive. There could also be a lot of religious factors that are accompanying your choices right now, and I feel like if something isn't working, then listen to spirit where it's guiding you to be. You might be meeting somebody new and you're starting to get to know this person, and okay, we have soulmate twice, so that really tells me that whoever this new person is that's coming in is divinely guided to be in your life, and that they're definitely a soulmate. Let's get one more. So free yourself from anything that's a toxic cycle, things that don't work, ex's energy, whatever it is that's holding you back, it's time to make some changes. So free yourself and make the changes you need to take. And that it could, for some of you, be a past life, a soulmate, or a twin flame relationship. And those are important, that you may have known each other before. So they're going to help you to be able to heal as well. There is a lot of chemistry in this situation. So it's time to take whatever lessons that you've learned from all of these past relationships or experiences and grow from that situation. Children could also be a factor, or responsibilities. Remember that if love is important, we need to make it a priority, not a chore. For others of you, there's something that is ending. It is exiting your life. It wasn't the right fit, and there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going. And I feel like for others of you, you're going towards commitment. So moving things to the next level, like an engagement. But it's time for you to express your love and show people that you care, that you actually do feel for them, and do the things that you love. You will attract love by doing the things you enjoy. It's time to break the cycles of codependency and addictions. It's time to work on healing, because we are ultimately calling in our soulmate. Using things like manifestation, law of attraction, and affirmations will help to visualize what it is that we want. So again, you have the imagination card. I feel like we really need to use that to our advantage this week and really start to kind of pull from our imagination into our reality. That's what we have for your love messages. I hope it helps. We'll see you guys soon.